Good day, everyone. Have you heard about this quote? Family is not defined by our genes. It is built and maintained through love by Amalia from Independent Adoption Center. Have you heard about a couple's adopt child from different race or culture? Have you seen it by yourself? Have you ever think should a parents adopt child from other race or culture? Yeah, it was the topic that I would like to highlight in my video today. By the way, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Nusratina Binti Jalaludin and I'm a final year student from UMS Labuan International Campus. Before I start my speech, please borrow me some time to watch this video.
It's clear that I didn't pop out of the womb from Judy.
No, you do way better at math. A lot shorter.
But there's not a second that I look at him and say, "Oh, that's my adoptive mom." There's no other face that's my mom. There's no other face that's my dad.
We weren't looking to adopt cross-racially. We just weren't. It wasn't one of the deciding factors for us. It's sort of age, race, and health in adoption, and I was looking for age first and health second, and race was a distant third.
The fact that we stuck out was the only part that I had issues with. When you're growing up, it's all about being like everybody else. You don't want to stand out, and so to say you're adopted means you're different. And yeah, when you're like a teenager, you don't want to be different. So you do things to avoid that. When I was in college, I became more comfortable with being different and got into my skin and was cool with telling people up front that I was adopted.
I don't think I've ever told you this. He comes flying down the aisle and he gives me a big hug and he's saying, "Come on up, I want you to meet my professor." And I think he is so over this. I am so pleased. He's so okay with who he is and who we are. But you know, that's something that develops over time as it would for any kid. And so part of my advice to parents is to give that the time to happen. You know, just stay in the loop, stay with other black friends of kids. Black kids are doing the same thing, figuring out what it means to be black in this culture, figuring out who their friendships are going to be, figuring out how they're going to play language, figuring out all that stuff, how they're going to self-identify by class as well as race.
I didn't have an issue figuring out who I was racially because my parents did such a good job in getting me involved and living in a community that's diverse. It's extremely helpful to have neighbors that look like your kid. If you're a white parent and adopting a kid of a different color, you gotta have friends. You gotta have friends that look like your kid, and you have to have neighbors and people in their school that look like your kid. There was other biracial kids, which made it even better. And so I felt comfortable because I wasn't the only biracial kid. I wasn't the only adopted kid.
What is your opinion after watching the video? Is it should for parents to adopt child from the other race or culture? Based on my opinion, it is okay if parents want to do a transracial adoption. This is because based on adoption meaning itself, that state that adopt is an action for taking other child to be taken care as your own child. So a parent will free to do transracial adoption because there is no obligation for Malay parents to adopt only Malay child, and so do to other race. However, there is a few challenge if you want to do a transracial adoption. Therefore, if you're planning of adopting child from other race or culture, you should watching my video till the end. Adopting child from other race or culture is a big decision and challengeable. There is a few issues should be considered before making the final decision to adopt child transracially. I would highlight few issues that is commonly happen in today's life. First of all is racism. Will people accept your decision to adopt transracially? Second, have your child able to communicate with the community? That is about health, skin, and care. Do you understand that different skin and hair care needs of different treatment based on their skin color and hair texture? Last but not least, celebrating the differences and similarities. Children will begin to know that each person has different physical characteristics at the age of 3 or 4 years. The first thing that they would notice is the color of skin. It is important for a child to see some people that look similar with them, so they would not feel alienated. As a parent, you should begin to talking about the child race. Acknowledge them that Being different is not racist and tell them that they are special. So instead, being honest to your child about it would place them on the path of self-acceptance. So, to put in a nutshell, children need home and deserve a family. However, the reality is that they are no family of the same ethnicity or no cultural background. If you and your family are well prepared to handle all the challenges, that then it is fine for you. That's all from me. Thank you for watching my video and don't forget to hit the like button down there.